Hey everybody, it's J Bongo. I know, insert apology for taking a long time to upload here. Um, what what is going on, man? Now originally I was planning on coming back like bits and pieces on J Bongo, but I was actually gonna start just streaming on Dirt Laser, which is my gaming channel, and I know, shameless plug, but I need to get that shit out there, man. Come on. But I wanted to actually address something a little bit more serious. As you all know, or as some of you may know, if you're not following Twitter or any of that, a YouTuber named Kwite, Kwite, the guy with the green hoodie, the mask, and the sunglasses, pretty much just had his entire career altered forever. And what was this due to? A false rape allegation. Now, I'm not censoring that word. I don't care about any of that. If this gets restricted for whatever reason, I don't care. Because this is serious. There's nothing to censor. This is just factual truth that he has been falsely accused of sexual assault. And I don't really. I just don't. It could be clout as the main reason for this, from Orion's side, or he saw his ex getting a little bit of success. He almost has 2 million subscribers. And he thought, this is the right time to really throw a softball at his nuts. I don't know what else to call it. Like, it's the first thing that came to mind. This is a softball to the nuts from a pitching machine. Like, unbelievably evil. I feel like barely describes that. I think it is absolutely morally depraved to prey on people's good natures, their willingness to believe the victim, And I think that is great. Believe the victim. To believe the victim. I do think that's great. I think it's good to comfort the victim. But to also keep in mind, you don't have the whole story. Other people on this topic have been saying that ad nauseum, but it seems to not reverberate. It doesn't seem to get out there that well. And yeah, I have a minuscule audience in comparison to Kwite and other people. They have millions of people. I get that, but I I want to talk about this just because how evil that shit is. How can you rationalize doing this to somebody? I think there has to legitimately be some evil behind this, and there is he's diagnosed with other stuff. I apologize for that. That was a slip. My bad. He has been diagnosed autism spectrum. I have autism spectrum as well, and BPD. Now those are important factors to consider, because some people with BPD tend to misremember or alter some events, especially when they're in a relationship with somebody. And that could be anybody too, but it can be very severe for people with actual mental stuff going on, But I still feel like this didn't need to happen at all. The way Quite had pointed out, and is it really this long response, which it was necessary because there's so much stuff to go through. A lot of context needed to be given. All of that. You can't just do a quick response and be like, "Oh no, that's not true." You can't do that because that makes you look desperate. But if you take too long, that makes people think, "Oh, well, the guilt's clearly eating him alive." That's what people think, and it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. But yeah, he gave a really good response. I'm probably gonna link that in the comments, just so the word can get around. I've been linking it to other places as well, like Twitter. On my Twitter, jbongo. And I had recently seen something from Lord Bung. Now, Lord Bung is the creator, alongside Orion. Him and they basically created a series called SCP Containment, I believe. I love that series. Now that series is really good. But I'd realized there's something on their community thing about this situation. I was like, oh, okay. I'd heard Lord Bung be mentioned in Quiet, and I was like, no, that's gotta be somebody else. It's that Lord Bung. In hindsight, I really should have figured that there's not really that many people with that name, but honestly, hindsight's 2020. Lord Bung, they supported Orion's thing. His statements on the allegations, his allegation for sexual assault, transphobia, all the really serious stuff, like serious stuff. But like a lot, myself and a lot of other people were just like, after seeing Kwite's video, we're just like, whoa, hold on, this is not a good take. Like, calm, like, no, this is bad. But they doubled down in an Instagram response. They doubled down instead of admitting that they could be wrong. Now, this isn't a call to, like, fucking harass Lord Bung or anything like that. This isn't a call for that. I don't like people that weaponize their audience at all, and I do not encourage that. If you do that, then you are not part of my audience. No, I will find you. And I will remove you from my subscriber list. But empty threats aside, I don't encourage that. But I have to see this as maybe like, what if you were told that your best friend? What if your best friend told you that something terrible had happened to them? How would you react? I would definitely be like, whoa, hold on, this ain't happening to my friends. Like, this is serious. Like, I'd be in shock. And if somebody is giving a really good response, or I heard that somebody gave a really good response, I'm still gonna be like I still have to support my friend. What the fuck? Because I don't want to believe that that's true. Well, unfortunately, it is true that Orion was being a little deceptive. And, I feel like Kwite explained himself very well and all that. It's just a shame because it's not really a victory. It's not really a victory. I think no one ever said that better than, like, Noxtaku. Who, even after this weight's been lifted, we're still worried about Kwite. That man is thinking about not coming back. Possibly. Like, he said he's going to give it a month. He's going to think. He's going to give it a month. So maybe, like April 14, 15, in the ballpark of that area. Not necessarily exactly on the dot, but how... I don't understand how people can be this evil. Well, no, I do. It's the internet, and people feel like they can get away with whatever they want. You wear this mask or this facade of anonymity, and you feel like you can do whatever. And to the people that think they can do whatever they want, I just want to remind them that shit like that will bite you in the ass one day. It might not be now. Hell, it might not be even 10 days from now or a month from now. But eventually that shit will bite you in the ass. No one escapes judgment. No one. I would urge you to give your support to Kwite and his friends. They're dealing with a lot. And like, I wasn't even a big viewer of Kwite, but I heard this happen. I was like, oh, what's that? And he had given a response. I was like, oh, okay. Admittedly, I was a little skeptical. I was a little doubtful. Because it was a long response, and I was just like, hmm. But then I watched the entire video. And let me tell you, it's not a hard watch. It's an hour and 30 minutes long. But it's split up into chapters, and he explains things very straightforward, very simple. There was not a lot of uhs and ums and this and that. Um, like mine, it's a lot of little rambly shit. But please support Kwite if you can. All right, that brother was done dirty, and that ain't fair. Okay. And I'll try to be back here and there. I actually just got a camera that I want to try out for the outdoors. The only problem is I don't have an SD reader, so I'll have to see about that. But anyways, I have been J Bongo. You all have been awesome. Please continue and endeavor to be as awesome as you can throughout your days. I will see you all next time, and as a reminder, I will try to be streaming on Dirt Laser. So I'll do announcements here that I'm live, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, please give support to Kwite when you can. Alright, thank you.